Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Truth While Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your December 2025 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Sagittarius. Let's see what we've got for you for December. So your angel answer message, we have take action. Now I did look at the bottom of the deck. When I do that, I need to put it down on the table, as I always do. So we have success. So there is something to do with take action. And if you do, you will absolutely be successful, is what you're being told, in whichever area of life this is. The overarching energies can be across, all life areas. So however they translate for us. It's a very empowered message, this. All right, let's see what we have for you as a romance angel message. What do we have for Sagittarius? Message for Sagittarius. So we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Past life relationships, we just instantly connect to someone. We see them. We feel that bond. The first few seconds, you feel like you've known them a lifetime. It feels so comfortable, so familiar. This is what a past life relationship feels like. For those of you who believe in past life relationships, I mean, it can just be that sense of meeting someone who makes you feel like that as well. Or someone that you know who makes you feel like that too. Again, whether it's new or existing, or even reconnecting. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Sagittarius? So your money message. We have gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude, and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. As usual, I'm going to go through the energies roughly week by week, but remember, there is divine timing and orchestration in all things. Let's look at week 1, please, for our lovely Sagittarians. Angel, spirits, guides. What does Spirit want Sagittarius to know for December? Okay, I've got a few cards coming out here, Sagittarius. I'm going to take them one by one, week by week. So we have the High Priestess, week 1. We have the Star, week 2. We have the Two of Pentacles, week 3. And let's shuffle to get week 4. What do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you. Week 4. Thank you. Okay, the Four of Cups. It's come out reversed. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Sagittarius? Let's pull some additional cards to get deeper insights. What do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you, Angel, Spirits, Guides, for December. Strength. The Star and the Knight of Wands. Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Four of Cups reversed, and we have the Hanged Man. So Sagittarius, let's start with week 1. There's something to be faced here, whether it's being truthful with yourself, Sometimes these energies can be, if I feel this way, it's for a reason. And what is it saying to me? And what do I need to face, deal with, and overcome within myself to do the thing that I intuitively feel I need to do? So these energies can be very powerful in terms of guiding ourselves, being truly honest with ourselves in what we want to do. Now, it can also be facing something in your external environment as well. And again, same message. If I'm being really honest with myself, this is what I want to do, how I'm going to face this, deal with it, and overcome it. It takes a degree of courage and strength because it represents that there are things to overcome here. Sometimes our own insecurities, doubts, fears, but it can also be something external that needs to be overcome as well. So I feel that you're intuitively being guided in week 1. Your intuition is going to be really strong. And it's when this is about taking a long, hard look at something, whether it's within, without, combination of both, and deciding how in truth you purposefully want to move forward is what I'm seeing for you here. Sometimes it takes a degree of strength and courage. We draw on our strength, we draw on our courage. But it can be, if I'm in truth, this is really how I intuitively feel I need to move forward, even overcome something, but bring that positive change. I think that you are absolutely being aligned here in terms of how you see something, how you are facing something here. So week 1, knowing that you have that power within to face, deal, and overcome something, but you are absolutely being guided. This is really having the strength to listen to your intuition and have that follow through. Week 2, we have the Star and the Knight of Wands. So this is when we have the opportunity, that success, and take action. The Knight of Wands can be about taking the reins and charging ahead. You might just feel that. You're moving in the direction of hope, dreams, healing, optimism, blessings and wish fulfillment linked with the Star, but sometimes we just have to move forward in faith, and this is what you're doing. This is the way I'm going. I'm going to move forward in faith in this direction because, again, from week 1, this is how you're absolutely feeling you need to. Now, the additional message with the Knight of Wands can represent opportunity. So it could well be to do with opportunity presented to you as well. And again, that sense of, in truth, this is just how I am moving forward in faith. But sometimes we don't fully understand how things are going to pan out. We just have to surrender and trust. It might also be that you have to charge ahead in a particular direction. So these cards, especially with the Star, it can be navigating a situation, and some of you might be traveling as well. So it can involve movement, travel, forward movement in some way here in week 2 here, Sagittarius, but moving forward in faith, charging ahead in faith, knowing that this is the direction, this is that sense of new optimism that's coming into your life, and you're just moving forward in faith in a particular direction, but you're being told it's the right direction for you. So a strong sense of trusting your intuition here in week 1, again, to face something here, but then there's action. There's that sense of charging ahead because Spirit is guiding you towards a blessing, the right direction, the right path, the right alignment for you is what I'm seeing. So healing, renewal, optimism, blessings, wish fulfillment is all to play for with the Star energy. But you're doing what feels right. Week 1 and week 2 is what I'm seeing for you here, Sagittarius. The additional message with the Knight of Wands, it can be green lights to go as well. And you just feel that sense of, I'm doing it, I'm moving forward, and I'm moving on this path. So that's what I see for you in week 1, week 2. I think these are very powerfully aligned for a reason, is what I'm seeing. Because the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles, I think that you were ready to do something else. This feels like you might have been ready to leave or walk away or do something different. I mean, it could even be something practical, get a new job, move or relocate. Can be emotional questions as well. You know, I was ready to give up on something, or I was ready to kind of like move in a different direction, or again, this wasn't for me, but now I'm questioning whether what I was doing was right. So again, there's just this feeling here in the reading of second guessing yourself, being truly honest with what you're doing and facing and dealing with, and charging ahead in a scenario because you're now questioning if what you were going to do before was the right thing for you. So you might be deciding to take charge and move in the direction that feels right for you if you're being truly honest with yourself, is what I'm seeing for you for these weeks. It feels like there is a moment of questioning yourself in terms of, was I doing the right thing to go and do that? Was I rushing into something? Was I not doing something, you know, for the right reasons? I mean, whatever the scenario here is, this is where you're absolutely moving forward on the right path, because I think that you're questioning that, was again, getting a new job, or moving or relocating, or doing something too quickly, or changing in a direction that didn't feel quite right. This is where I think something is opening up for you here, Sagittarius, where you are aligning with the right direction for you. And it might well be the path that you were going to move on before this reading. You're realizing it might not necessarily be the right thing. You're not ready to give up just yet, is what I'm saying, or change your direction in some way. This is moving forward in faith because there is new hope in a situation. Maybe where you didn't feel there is now new hope in a situation. And some of you, it can be to do with opportunities. Sometimes it can be in personal relationships. Sometimes it can be to do with where you live. Can be other factors. But the fundamental energy is in the reading, there's new hope in a situation. And it could well be a little bit unexpected. That's now making you question whether the thing that you were going to do, you don't want to do now because there's new hope in your circumstances. And if you're being really truly honest with yourself, you want to see where this leads. So this is that scenario here that I'm seeing for you in terms of you're now questioning the thing that you were going to do. And it feels like you just want to move forward and see where something leads. And it feels like it's the right thing for you to do, is what I'm seeing for you. Because again, we have this energy of taking action and success absolutely on this path. Personally, professional, life choices, however that manifests for you. When we have the energy here of the Four of Cups, and we have and it's reversed with the Hanged Man, these energies can represent renewed interest, not ready to let go just yet, ready to surrender and see how something leads. The Hanged Man can be, sometimes surrendering and trusting because you're not ready to sacrifice something in your current circumstances right now. You're ready to sacrifice a little bit of time to see how something plays out. So it might well be here that you were ready to kind of do something differently coming into December, but something is happening here, and this is just a very powerful message. And I am seeing it as a message, however that manifests for you, where there's renewed interest. There is a reawakening to something. This is an energy of saying yes to life, but surrendering and seeing how something goes because you've seen new hope in a situation where you didn't feel there was. And it can come about really, really unexpectedly, but it feels like I'm willing to just surrender and wait to see how things play out. Not being quick to kind of like go and do a new direction or new thing, but to just bide my time and wait and see how this plays out because there's renewed interest. There is that sense of a new awakened energy within you that's telling you that, is what I'm seeing for you here, Sagittarius, for the month of December. It feels a very powerful message for you. Now, for some of you, it could well be a relationship. For some of you, it could well be in terms of other areas. It could well be you were going to sell your home but decided not to. You could be get another job but deciding not to, or give up on your business deciding not to. Could be other life areas, however this manifests for you, but you understand the message, and I just feel it's a really powerful message, especially with these two cards in the first 2 weeks. We have the Hanged Man in week 4. These energies are, you're absolutely being guided. You are being guided in the right direction. And you feel that. You absolutely feel it to your core. And there is a voice within you that is saying, I don't want to give up on this right now. I don't want to embrace change right now. I want to see where this path leads, because you're seeing new hope in a direction that you might not have expected, but you want to see how this progresses. And that's what I'm seeing for you here, Sagittarius. And that's the direction that you're taking action on, the direction that you are going on this quest on, because this is renewed interest, renewed awakened interest as well in your current situation, and not ready to give up on it just yet, or not ready to embrace change just yet either. It can even be positive changes happening within your current circumstances that are making you get that renewed interest and say, I'm not ready to kind of give up on this just yet, because I think that there is still a path forward here. And you're being told you're right, is the fundamental energy for December. And when the gratitude list comes out, it is an energy of gratitude. Be grateful sometimes for what we have, things to be grateful for. It's a very law of attraction energy. What we put out to the universe is gratitude. We attract back to us tenfold. But there could also be reasons to be grateful that you didn't change your course in some way, All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. To finish off your reading for December, I am going to pull some animal oracle cards, and then we're going to finish off with messages from Spirit. It just feels that sense of new optimism, new hope where you didn't think there was any. And you're second-guessing yourself in terms of whether you want to change course now or whether you want to stay on the path you're already on. Because I think that the path that you're already on in this scenario, you're feeling to your core is the right path for you. Love that. Butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. I always say about the butterfly, it's a beautiful energy. We can go through challenging times with the butterfly. The butterfly emerges from the chrysalis to the butterfly. But something beautiful comes out at the end. The process might not be particularly easy, but there is beauty to be found at the end of this journey. And you emerging, in beauty. We have orca whale, adventure. Dare to do things differently, sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal, friends and family are your treasures. Be brave, you are more powerful than you know. Yeah, so the energy here, Sagittarius, again, there is going back to that feeling of, I think that you are ready to do something completely differently. You are prepared to move in a different direction, but this reading is there are reasons not to. You're rethinking maybe a previous decision and questioning whether you want to now, and it feels like you don't want to because you're reawakened here. It doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't an adventure to go on in your current circumstances. There is. And it can be very transformational with the butterfly energy. But you see new hope where there wasn't any, or that sense of you thought, it was time to kind of move in a different direction. This is that scenario of you want to see how things pan out in your current circumstances because there is new hope in a situation. And I feel you're being told it's the right direction for you. for those of you who need to hear that. Because there's transformation within your current circumstances. And there is a blessing here that you are moving towards. Strong sense of you'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you gave this time to see how things played out. Benefit of the doubt. Surrendered and waited. We have a mother's love. So this is your message from the Spirit. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Yeah, we have choices. You can see the doors around this picture, but there is one clear way forward here. And that's the feeling in the reading, intuitively. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world, yeah. Doing what feels right is really paramount in the month of December because you're being guided in the right direction. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius? One more card, one more message from Spirit, thank you. So we have relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for the month of December 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful December period and I will see you next time.